South Korea creates Kim Jong Un decapitation unit. While South Korea's presidency is in full-on crisis mode after President Park Geun-hye's impeachment last month, the country's military is reportedly working up a hit squad with the sole purpose of taking out Kim Jong-un. Known as the decapitation unit, the crew would sneak solid snake style into the north during an event of war, and then begin to eliminate the DPRK's wartime command. How they plan to do this is anyone's guess, but going by the name, we reckon it involves heads rolling, yeah? The unit would be part of a kill chain operation. If war happens, this would see Seoul deploy anti-missile defenses and a preemptive military strike against Pyongyang. Who doesn't enjoy animations about Kim Jong-un? We sure do, so here's some more.
Kim Jong-un and crew get funky to celebrate missile launch. This week, a North Korean submarine successfully launched a ballistic missile some 300 miles into waters close to Japan. According to the Associated Press, the launch happened prior to the DPRK's military first celebration. Said celebration is more or less a nationwide state-ordered dance or die party, as well as a militaristic middle finger to those nefarious foreign forces. DPRK dictator Kim Jong-un looked very cheery with his generals in state photos following the launch. Perhaps he was celebrating peanut butter jelly style. And while it looks like the millennial tyrant is having the time of his life, the launch didn't please everyone. The US, Japan and South Korea were all quick to condemn it, as did the DPRK's BFF China. But hey, we're sure the two long-time allies could twerk it out in no time at all.
North Korea's vice premier executed for insubordination. North Korea's vice premier, Cho Yong-gun, was executed in May for insubordination, the latest in a series of high-profile executions under Kim Jong-un. According to Korea's Yonhap news agency, 63-year-old Cho Yong-gun had voiced frustration over Kim's forestry policies. Cho reportedly also exhibited poor performance at work, including falling asleep during military parades attended by Kim. South Korea's Unification Ministry said that Cho was last seen in December during the anniversary of Kim Jong-il's death and had since disappeared from the public eye. On Wednesday, the Yonhap news agency's report cited an unnamed source who said Cho had been executed by firing squad in May. Former defense chief Hyun Yong-chol was reportedly executed by using a large-caliber anti-aircraft gun in April, just for falling asleep during a military event. An unidentified North Korean defector told CNN during a May interview that Kim will lose power in 3 years if he keeps executing high-level officials. The defector said that Kim executed not only the officials but their entire families, including children. He also claimed that Kim doesn't know how to be a leader, that he doesn't understand politics, economics, culture, or diplomacy.
Missing U.S. citizen was taken by force to North Korea. Reports say a former Mormon missionary from Utah who was abducted by North Korea in 2004 has been forced to serve as Kim Jong-un's personal English tutor. David Snedden was last seen hiking in China, where he was studying Mandarin. He was already fluent in Korean, which he learned during a Mormon mission to South Korea. The startling claims about Snedden's whereabouts now have been made by South Korea's abductees' family union. The union's president said Snedden now works as an English tutor in Pyongyang and has a North Korean family. According to Chinese authorities, Snedden likely died in a hiking accident, but his family back in Utah aren't buying that explanation. They believe the revelations that he was abducted and taken to North Korea. Sources claim Snedden has 2 kids with his North Korean wife, and that he has even taught English to Kim Jong-un. Snedden, then aged 24, was last seen hiking the Tiger Leaping Gorge in China's Yunnan province. The area is near the path of a so-called underground railroad used by North Korean refugees to escape to a third country. North Korean agents are believed to operate in the area with China's blessing. Snedden's parents have never accepted China's explanation for his disappearance, and let's face it, this wouldn't be the first time North Korea abducted someone to serve the Kim family.
North Koreans are scared of becoming Kim Jong-un's next target. Look at these stern North Korean faces. It may make us wonder why they're always so unhappy. After Kim Jong-un executed his uncle John Soon-taek and John's family, many North Koreans fear they will be their crazy leader's next target. According to South Korea's Chosun Ilbo newspaper, the wives of North Korean officials are visiting fortune tellers because they worry about their husbands and family. Since public superstitious events are banned in North Korea, The wives usually have to invite the fortune tellers to their homes. Kim Jong-un emulated his father Kim Jong-il's notorious cruelty by executing Uncle Jang Sung-taek and his entire family. Rumor has it that the government is trying to reduce fear among the people by paying special attention to socially disadvantaged groups, such as the elderly and orphans. The government is also attempting to regain the people's confidence by reminding North Koreans of the great achievements of Kim Jong-un's grandfather, Kim Il-sung. Reports also state that some North Korean women are disfiguring themselves so they won't be chosen to be on the government's entertainment group. It seems obvious that Kim Jong-un has lower standards when it comes to women than his father, as his government has cast its net wide to recruit female members for the entertainment group. Regardless of the difference, one thing for sure is that North Koreans will continue to suffer under their supreme leader.
See a story that really should be animated? Suggest stories to TomoNews now.